Okay, I'm Fai Zakaria. I'm an interior designer, but like to paint. And now I think venture into this art industry. It's been 8 years already, I think. I'm the eldest in the family. There's 3 of us. I have 2 younger brothers. Mom and dad live in Malacca. One of my brother in Malacca, the other one in UK. I think that's it.
How about your study?
Oh, I basically graduated in interior design course in Saito Academy. Art is something I don't know, I just like to do, and I learn from the process, through the process, I think, yeah. Well, I showed you them, those artwork that I brought there. I didn't sell it. I admit that I put a price that I put a little bit high because I want that artwork to be part of my 3rd exhibition. So it's here with me. Then for my next solo exhibition, inshallah, it will be in Yogyakarta and also in Malaysia. So it's like a road tour things, you know. So yeah, I didn't sell it, but I do have few sketches that I stayed for. I went to a friend's house in Geneva and I stayed at their uncle's place, and he loves artwork, so I did a little bit and give them as a token of, because they give me a place to sleep, which is nice, and then I can eat whatever in the fridge, which is like, it's been 20 days in Vienna without Malaysian food. Suddenly I found sambal udang and so, oh! So give them something. I want to capture the moment, and usually it's because of out of boredom. If I sketch outside, or I think that's my safety blanket. I used to camera and phone used to be my safety blanket. Whenever I'm waiting for someone, whatever, I need to have phone or camera to flip. But then now I can just open my sketchbook, and that's another reason. I don't think that's a bad design and everything, because everybody have their own philosophy, or they have their own ideas that they believe that they want to send message to people, or you know, their way to send message. So you want to talk about war, people can tell you in a negative way, I can tell you in a positive way, or whatever color you want to portray it. So so yeah, I think there's no bad design. The design tadi, I think the only thing this is my personal opinion, it might not apply to everybody, but I don't know about a bad design, but as a designer you have to pay attention to every little details that makes you a good designer, for me. Because in design, in especially as a designer, interior designer, it means cost. If you don't pay little attention to all these things, like a fabric, if you miscalculate one thing, or maybe just like ½ inch off something, but because of the space and the fabric width that comes, you know, usually, then you have to order extra meterage and everything. This is where I think makes you whether a good designer or not good designer. But as a designer, you have to have a sharp eyes and attention to details, because of, okay, like me, if I have a job, a project from a client, meeting them, and then from there you have to gather some information what they are like, and then go to their space. You can't really like walk into their offices, or if you have, like, I have experience working with Sultan, Pahang, and few big jobs. You can't go to their space and like do that. You can't. So you just have to walk straight, smile, talk to them while your eyes picking up what are they, they likes and sort of thing to put into your design. So yeah, sharp eyes and attention to detail. This is some of the collection of my wax artwork during the early days. As you can see, it was in 2008, 2009 actually, 2010. Honestly, no plans. Unsure. Because I'm a planner and I used to plan every single thing in my life. But for the past 8 years, whatever things that I plan, sometimes it doesn't turn out like what I wanted. So I just go with the flow, I guess. So for the next 10 years, I might be an interior designer or I might be an artist. I don't know. But definitely doing something I love. Definitely. Definitely. It's been more than 10 years I'm into this field. I mean, like as a designer, as an interior designer. And honestly, I think the relationship between me and my client hasn't changed because it still have to serve the same purpose to make their place comfortable and nice and well, nice up to their eyes and my eyes. So no, it haven't changed. I still give them whatever they want. It's still the service that actually matters most in this business. So I usually listen to my client what they want, and then what's their budget like, and I try to work through together with them. So it haven't changed. Maybe in terms of design, my design is always minimalist. It's always masculine. It's still like that. I still haven't go into glittery or flower stuff yet, unless requested. Usually, I receive a phone calls or emails or something. Then from there, set a meeting to meet them. It would be great if I can meet them at the place where they want me to work on. And if it's not, maybe the first meeting, it would be nice if you just sit down and chit chat and just get to know them before then you know what sort of thing they want before get into the project. I mean the place that you're supposed to work with. So yeah, usually I do that. I meet my client, then after that get to know them, and then if I like her or if she like me, then we proceed with the job. And then if I can basically gauge what she wants or he wants, then when we are at the site or the house or whatever, you can talk basically, you know, what you have in mind, what she have in mind. That's when you exchange idea and start work. Well, if we are talking about arts in Malaysia, it's still it's a small niche market actually. People don't really buy art, especially now when they have prints. They can get prints and they can buy copies. They don't know that art is actually an investment. That's what I think about Malaysian, and I think it's not only an art promoter or gallery's responsibility to actually educate all these people, I mean Malaysian, but I think as an artist as well, you have to tell why they must buy your painting. It's actually an investment. But as an artist, one day if you guys be an artist, what advice I can give you, you don't sell your artwork too high when in your early days, because of some collectors, they buy because of they want to sell it back to go for the auction house and whatever. And I just found out 2 days ago, it's actually when your paintings goes into an auction house, it's not really good because it's kind of like spoil your market. The one that earns is the art dealers, the galleries, not you. Then after that, you will find a hard time to sell your artwork when, you know, you might have to lower down your price, they think, but that's what actually your price. So you have to be very careful in that. So I think we need to educate Malaysians to buy more arts. I think to for me to retain my whatever thing, maybe trademark or identity, I just be me. So when they see an artwork, maybe they can relate to me. So the only identity that I will have on my painting, even after 10 years after this, is the only thing that will remain the same on the painting is my signature. That's it. The rest might change, I think, because I still experimenting. I just go with the flow. That's my answer, I think. Since like long ago, I can't really give a good advice to be one, because I'm not one yet. But well, two, what I can tell you from my experience, to be an interior design, as I said before, you have to have a sharp eye. You have to pay a little attention to all these details, because of that makes you different from one designer to another one. You have to know what you want, what you like exactly, specifically, and deliver it to your client according to what they need. And interior design makes better money than artists, because you earn it now. As an artist, there's not many living legend. They usually, once you're dead, then only your painting will goes to like millions, and you know. So, but then again, it's good because it's for the family. If your family is good, like Ibrahim Hussein case, the family didn't really take care of their stuff, and it went bizarre. So as an artist, if you want to be a good artist, I'm not here to tell you how to be one, but if you really like to be an artist, just stick to whatever you want to do. You paint whatever you want. Some people say just paint whatever and sell whatever, but it's better if you have a message behind every piece that you have, so that one day when you die, your painting talks to them. So make sure there's a message behind every painting you paint. Don't just paint because it wasting your time. There's a lot of money to buy a canvas, to buy colors, to just do something that, unless you make money out of it, then okay. So don't just be artist shot sendiri. Shot sendiri, how to explain that to Daud? Like, you know, like you just do something like, how to say it? Shot sendiri. You just do it because of you want to do it, but then it's that you don't really sell it. People don't really know you, you know, that kind of thing. And then one advice, if you want to be anything in this world, don't go for fame, because it kills you. Be humble. Inshallah. I just want to say thank you for basically choose me to be one of your subject for your course, and then thank you for the second time now being in my house and actually got to see my pieces and share whatever, you know, this thing. I hope that whatever information that I share or my personal opinion can be a reference or be something to you, you know, to be someone one day. So thank you so much. I hope you all enjoyed your time with me.